Hey, my name's Tyler Halpert, and I was a 2008 Corps member down in Point Coupee Parish. Um, I taught 8th grade English and a little bit of 6th and 7th grade math, and it was there, I guess, 08, 09, 2010. Lived in New Roads. I was a roommate with your PD, Andy Sears, and taught at Point Coupee Central High School. So, now I live up in Boston. I'm in grad school for urban planning, but I got to say I can't wait to get back down to Louisiana, and it's a place of amazing need and amazing opportunity. And yeah, anyways, enough about me. So I just wanted to send you guys this video today. You guys are in some of the highest need parishes in the country, and there's going to be a lot of challenges in front of you, but I just wanted to send this video to give you some encouragement and maybe some pointers and just a little bit of my perspective from having taught there and lived there for a couple of years. Um, the first thing I want to encourage you to do is to become part of those communities that you teach in. Wherever your kids live, get to know that neighborhood, know what streets they live on, know the nicknames for the streets. There's always a nickname. Know their neighborhoods' names. Just become part of the community. Go to Little League games, coach a team, show up at grocery stores and try and talk to parents, and just make sure you're not seen as an outsider. The kids will not treat you as an outsider at all if you make an effort to get to know that they're worlds. You know what I mean? And they'll accept you and they will love you as long as they know that you care about them and you treat their community like it's your own. So that's one thing, is be part of their communities. It's one of the, it really makes the job fun when you know their world and they know that you care. It's one of the things I remember most about teaching, is just getting to know the kids on their level and where they're at, and they'll really appreciate it. And that leads me into my second point, which is maybe a little more of a challenge, which is, speaking of the community, the parents are the focus of that community for you. You're going to do what you do in the classroom, but it will be extremely enhanced if you can get the parents on board. It is, I'm not going to say the most important thing, but it is such an important thing. Call the parents, write letters to the parents, email the parents, invite the parents to your classroom often and early. Don't wait on this, and don't make excuses on this. It's really easy to do. You'll get a list of phone numbers probably, and half of them will be wrong or disconnected, and don't let that stop you. Just go up to the kids and ask them, what's your mom's phone number? Tell them you're going to call with a positive thing. If you do this really early, that could still be true. And the kids will be honest. Parents want to help their kids. A lot of times they haven't been reached out to by the teachers, and that's something that will really make you stand out, and will make sure, it makes sure that your kids will be engaged, and make sure parents are aware of what's going on in school, and they'll be a lot more likely to come to school events, come to the parent meetings. Those things are huge. So one thing I did was, with my behavior tracking, at the end of the week I had 1,000 little certificates printed off, and I scanned their behavior for the week. It's really easy to do, and just give them a little certificate saying they had good behavior at the end of the week. Sign it. They'll put it on their fridge. Parents will love it. It's a really good starting point to talk, and that's an easy way to just kind of get your foot in the door. So the last thing, I don't want to take too much of your time, is really serious, and I think is maybe one of my biggest regrets from teaching, and something I would really encourage you to do, is just to think about your legacy beyond 2 years. There's a lot of things at your schools that will need to be changed, and that you will see, and you'll think, why isn't this different? Why don't I have a club? Why don't we have more honors classes? Why don't we have these systems in place? And it's really tempting to think, well, someday some awesome principal is going to come into town and do it all. Like someday my school is going to become a KIPP academy, but that's not going to happen. And you can't think of it that way. Be that change you want to see in your school. If there are not honors classes, contact the people that need to be contacted and get honors classes. If there aren't clubs, make the clubs. If you see something that needs to be changed, do it, and don't be shy about it. And I guarantee you nobody else is going to do it. I think, just an anecdote is one of my biggest regrets was that I wanted to start a slam poetry club for Point Compe Central High School, and the kids wanted it. They told me so. I looked into it. Money was there. You can always find grants for things, and I just didn't do it. I got bogged down in the day-to-day grind, and I really wish I had done that, and it would have been something that lasted beyond my 2 years there. So I really urge you. Those things you want to change, nobody else is going to do it. And one of my biggest regrets, and I really encourage you to make sure you do that. So that's it. I'm super excited that you guys are there. It's such a place of need. It's just an amazing opportunity for you guys to have some leadership roles and to change some kids' lives. Not that you're going to do that alone, but you can be a part of it, and you can be a part of inspiring children and changing those communities, and just being part of the change in our education system that has to start on the ground, and that's where you are. So you guys are in an awesome spot. Have fun, get to know the communities, call those parents, listen to Andy Sears, and make sure you leave a legacy beyond your 2 years. If you guys want to contact me, get my info from Andy. I'd love to chat and have a lot of fun and work hard. I know you will. Anyways, take care.